Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in to the weekly report. American neocons get their Iran war as Congress sleeps. Over the weekend, the commander of the U.S. Central Command arrived in Israel to coordinate with the Israeli military and plan a military strike against Iran. Think about that for a moment. One of the highest ranking officers in the U.S. military is planning a war in a foreign country against another foreign country, which will be fueled by American weapons, American intelligence, and American tax dollars. Did that foreign country, Iran, attack the United States or threaten Americans? No, it did not. What did Iran do to warrant a CENTCOM commander bringing the weight of the U.S. military into play to plan a war, possibly World War III? It retaliated against the Israeli airstrikes, including the assassination of a Hamas leader in Tehran. It was the Israeli missile attack on Tehran, an unprecedented event, that set off this chain of escalation. But few would know if from the media coverage. This war fever between Israel and Iran not only has nothing to do with us, but our increasing involvement actually hurts our national interest in the region. After a deadly and futile 3-year proxy war against Russia in Ukraine, the last thing we need is another war in the Middle East, especially against Iran. But make no mistake, war is what we are getting. This administration has even offered to compensate Israel with even more weapons and diplomatic support if they hit targets of the U.S. choosing and avoid others in Iran. Imagine if China sent military officials to Iran to pay Tehran to make sure some of U.S. targets were struck and others avoided. Would we consider it Iran's war against us, or China's war against us, or both? Has Congress declared war on Iran or even authorized the war? No. Has the administration explained to us why Americans suffering after the catastrophic Hurricane Helene are on their own because we need to spend billions on a war that is none of our business? No. The neocons have wanted this war for decades, and for them it's always America last. This war will make us less free, less safe, and much poorer. There will be no benefits at all, only downside. Will the Biden-Harris administration greenlight Israel taking out of Iran's oil production and other energy facilities? That would mean the average American, already suffering under high inflation and an economic downturn, would be paying orders of a magnitude higher for not just gasoline, but everything. Consider the cost of shipping and trucking and every aspect of our lives that depends on world energy prices. It would be an economic calamity for Americans for the benefit of a foreign country. This is what they call patriotism. We are sleepwalking into a catastrophic war, lulled into compliance by nonstop media propaganda. More billions of dollars will be drained from our economy, and many more innocent lives will be lost in this madness. Almost a quarter of a century later, we still have not learned the lessons of 9/11. When we go abroad wreaking havoc and destruction on foreign population who have not harmed us, we create enemies who will seek revenge. We harm ourselves and we risk blowback. The time to oppose this impending war is now. Thanks for listening.